There we go. So we should be going live in a moment.
Hang on. I think my audio's gone a bit funny.
That moment where you try and plan for something and it goes wrong. We got 10 minutes. You okay there?
Yeah, that's weird.
What's up?
The stream was paused. Or at least it didn't look it was on yet.
Oh, no. You're on about mine?
No, I couldn't hear it through yours.
Alright. So, everybody's turning up in chat now. Heavy says, look, YouTube actually notified me about this. Yeah, it's getting a pain to do any sort of event on YouTube. So for anyone that was around last night, you'll have caught up with everything. For anyone who wasn't around last night, the Devolver Digital event was absolutely amazing. Just seeing the re-release of Metal Wolf Chaos coming out in, what, September? So, the absolute mess that's been made on social media thanks to the hashtag on that is just so funny at the moment. But yeah, we're back. We're doing some more E3 coverage. Stu's at work, so it's going to be me and John, and then we have Jen in the background, who's our local Final Fantasy nut.
Nah.
She likes Final Fantasy more than anyone I know, so we've got Jen for backup here. If you hear any fangirl screaming in the background, it'll probably be Jen if they show more Final Fantasy 7.
More likely Big Show Kid because I've got my cough.
Yeah, or if you hear any coughing like that, it'll be Jen in the background with a cold. We've got 7 minutes to go. I'm gonna start us into what's gonna be the GameSpot event. So, if you want to grab the GameSpot link from YouTube at the same time that's now showing the Square Enix event, please do, because we're going to be doing reactions at the same time, and it's possible that the audio, for you at least, the audience, will not be as loud because we'll be talking over the top. I had a problem with Devolvers last night where everybody was like, dude, shut up, when me and Siphon were trying to do the show, and we're just like, but all we're doing is just reacting and talking over the top of things. We're hyped like everybody else, can't we have a bit of commentary? And just had a couple of people that didn't want us to ruin it. It was quite funny though.
Why didn't they just watch the stream?
Well, to be honest, it's their problem if they're watching our stream to watch the E3 live stream and
Yeah.
we're commentating. It's their problem because if they want to watch it without commentary, watch the actual stream, not
Jen just said that then. Jen's just like, why don't they just watch the actual stream? I don't know. I just find it fun getting together with people around about E3 and actually talking about the stuff as it's being released. Because
well, I see the purpose of us. Well, more like you because it's your channel. I see the point of doing the reaction stuff, and there's a point for people to be watching these reactions because they want to see and hear the reaction from the favorite YouTubers. But they've got issue. But if they're coming out with complaints saying, "Oh, please, could you shush?" That's like that's like going to a cinema that you've seen, like, to watch the same movie that you've seen like 1 billion times, but then you get someone who's just chatting and you're like, shush, when you've already seen the film, you already know what's going to happen. Why are you bothered that someone's whispering?
So
essentially.
So anyway, I've just gone out and got drinks and come back in because it's so hot here in Britain. And I just watched the Sonic Team Racing trailer. John, have you seen that yet?
No, I was going to.
Oh, it's fantastic. They don't show too much more gameplay in it, but they do show off Rooftop Run, you know, from Unleashed.
Okay.
I did a breakdown of it. It looks really good. Reminds me a lot of F-Zero. When they first released the GameCube, Sega partnered up with Nintendo and did an F-Zero game, F-Zero GX, for the GameCube, and it looked brilliant and played fantastic. And that level reminds me of a couple of the levels in that, because they've got like a lot of downhill sections where you can gain a lot of speed, and then around that it's like they've put it in the clouds and they've got like cloud rings circling the track. Looks really fun.
Yeah, I'm watching the trailer now.
Alright, so we're going to be going into Square Enix's incredibly soon. I'm just going to pull the live chat window to the side. Hopefully more people will join us in chat here in a moment. So, this is looking like we've got Square Enix from another 4 minutes time till 8 o'clock with Unlimited Run. 9 o'clock it's Ubisoft, and then 11 o'clock it's the PC Gaming Show, so it's going to be going on for quite some time. And then 2 a.m. we've got Sony, so we're going to be up a long, or at least I'm going to be up a long time today. So, I mean, did you see any of the Bethesda stuff, John?
No.
So, Bethesda was okay. I ended up cutting out my stream for it because it was kind of boring doing it on my own. But, Rage 2 looks pretty cool. They started off the entire thing with Andrew WK doing a live show. Then you had that followed by Rage 2. Then you had a bit of Fallout in there. A Elder Scrolls card game. Then you had some co-op shooter set in the Wolfenstein universe, which was, it was okay. And then they sort of quietly faded out, and then you had Devolver, which stole the entire night at 4 a.m. Oh, it was so fun. So here we go. We got 3 minutes left before we go into this. I'm just gonna drop the conference times thing that I have here at the moment, and also my dashboard, so that I can just pull this up and get it ready. So just get all my screen space ready, because trying to manage it all at the same time is a bit of a nightmare. I've got like multiple windows open here. Right, so let's see. So going into this one, is there anything particularly that you're hyped about from Square?
Not really, because I don't think I've played anything that was made by Square Enix, and even if I did, I probably didn't acknowledge the company as much as I would have done with like Microsoft 343, Sega,
Yeah.
Epic Games, and all that. I've never really connected with Square Enix or Onyx, or however you pronounce it.
Square Enix.
Square Enix.
So yeah, they basically do Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. And of course, even if you've not played it, you've heard of Final Fantasy 7 and Kingdom Hearts. So
Yeah.
we get to see how creative they are with the announcements now. It's just coming up to 6 o'clock British time in another 30 seconds. So that's going to be fun when this comes on. I'm going to take us into the Square Enix conference video now, and then I'll put the audio on in a moment. Let's just start this up. Get rid of the image. So there we go. We've got the GameSpot video in the background for everybody. If the stream goes off at any point, which it did last night, then that's not me, it's OBS. So OBS will restart if that's the case. It was funny because I was watching GameSpot's pre-commentary the other night, and then all of a sudden they just got cut off. It just went straight to E3 and they just got cut off. It was hilarious. Okay, so it's 6 now. So let's see where this goes. I might even try searching it on Twitch quickly, because Twitch was actually quicker at displaying E3 than YouTube was, which was interesting.
It depends on who's hosting it. Well,
Alright, I'll try that. I was going to use YouTube, but if it's quicker.
The demons we will face. The heroes we will become. This chapter is about to
Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna get this up on screen now.
the Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
Oh, Amazon Prime's just come up with an advert. Sad it. So I'm behind now.
Showcase 2018.
Here we go. Isn't that
皆さんこんにちは。スクエアエニックスの松田です。
I know what you mean by Twitch being quicker.
E3 ショーケース
Twitch is about
2018をご視聴いただき
30 seconds quicker, I think.
本日は
Wonder
スクエ
what
ア
it
エニック
is.
スが2018年度に発売を予定しているタイトルを中心にご紹介いたします。豪華ラインナップに加え、もちろん最新情報もお届けしますので、どうぞ最後まで
That
ご
voice
視聴ください。
That's the same voice actor that did the Arbiter's voice.
Yeah,
There
and
is a moment
Sergeant Foley from NW2. Like the only ones that I can think of.
to make a
Jen.
choice.
Arbiter's voice actor, same guy that does Julius from Saints Row. David.
Fight to
I'm trying to remember his name.
meant to be.
Give me a moment, 'cause you know I'm not that great with actors' names.
Hang on. Stu said he's watching the feed at the same time as us, but at work. Let's try. Oh, it's Tomb Raider. They've started out with Tomb Raider immediately.
What, another Tomb Raider?
Yeah, Shadows of something. You can tell it's not that. It's not that memorable. And so Keith David.
Yeah, I was about to
Keith David plays the Arbiter. He plays a lot of roles.
I should have remembered that he plays himself in Saints Row at one point.
So here we go. Tomb Raider yet again. Looks like an Uncharted clone now. I remember when it wasn't an Uncharted clone.
Go on then, explain how she's going to survive this.
That's what I mean. It's switched. No, it's switched roles now in terms of like. Tomb Raider used to be a standalone thing. Then Uncharted copied it, but changed the mechanics a bit. And now they've kind of switched roles in where Tomb Raider is copying Uncharted to stay relevant.
Hi, my name is Daniel Chaillibson, game director at Eidos Montreal. You've just seen the beginning of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will deliver on Lara Croft's defining moment as she races to stop a Maya apocalypse. Lara will have to confront a brutal jungle environment in order to
I
survive.
think it's kind of
Even
weird
though
that, like, in the new Tomb Raider games, Lara never has any downtime by the look of it. Because, like, she starts off,
she will have
what,
to use everything she'll
on a
know
shipwreck in the first one. Then in the second one, I can't remember what happened there. This one, she's in a plane crash. Does she ever have a bit of a break, like in the first three, where she starts off in a mansion or whatever, just sipping on some tea?
Well, if we're questioning things, when the Master Chief is on these like alien worlds, what does he eat?
I'm not sure.
Because I'm sure, like, especially in Halo 4, when he's on Requiem, he spent a fair bit of time on that planet without eating. How?
Oh, here we
And how
go.
does he have the strength to carry on?
So, I'm just watching this. Oh! She's going all Predator style with the bow here. It's okay, we'll just hang him by his neck on a rope.
I love how the way she would throw that bottle is like overarm, but it's just to drop it. Like, that was a bit pointless.
I'm a little bit behind at the moment. I'm just getting up to the bottle now. Okay, so
Oh.
crafting Molotovs.
It looked like she was going to throw it at that guy, but no, she just dumps it on the floor. What,
Yeah,
what's the point of overarming it then? You might as well just like, just underarm it, you know, lightly,
So they
less effort.
like an insta-kill button or something where she can just jump out and stealth kill people.
Yeah. Like, that's innovative.
Is this Tomb Raider or Predator or something? Because I can't tell at this moment. I mean, it used to be that you could clearly tell what a Tomb Raider game was. This literally just looks like, I don't know, Predator mixed with Hitman in the jungle. It's literally Hitman Jungle Edition at this point. See, she's even camouflaging herself in with the foliage.
I thought Lara was supposed to be an explorer, and here I am seeing her murdering people.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's like the new Tomb Raider games have made Lara go all Rambo for no reason, when in the old games it was more about exploring, and sure there was combat in it, but there wasn't as much as sort of that puzzle platforming element. It's just, it's crazy when you compare this to the Great Wall of China from like Tomb Raider 2, where the first thing that you do is you drop into a pool of water, and then you have to avoid a tiger. Whereas in this, immediately she's straight into this level where there's a bunch of guys trying to do some really bad stuff apparently, and she's killing all of them.
This place is empty. Body here. Looks recent.
Okay, so the AI reacts to dead bodies.
Gotta find out what's going on. You, take point. Lead the way.
Huh, it's kind of like Hitman in the sense that when one AI gets alerted, it can alert others. And oh, that's very stealthy. She just jumps out and one button and she kills 2 guys.
What's up with the hatchets on the side? They looked a bit weird now. They were sticking out. When she's,
Oh
like,
no, those aren't hatchets. Those are rock climbing axes or picks. Sorry.
Alright.
You know, for going up cliffs.
I was going to say picks, but I had a feeling that they were used for climbing, and so I thought those hatchets. But okay. Oh wow, that's a brutal way of killing.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the fuel can here. So she's lit a fuel can on fire. She's gonna throw that down and blow everyone up.
Yep.
We hope that you like what you've just seen. There's so much depth to the combat.
So much depth in the combat. It just looks like
There's new
Hitman.
traversal techniques like
Seriously,
wall running. We even have a full 360-degree underwater swimming, which means
I don't know about new Tomb Raider. I mean, like, even Underworld and ones like that seem to reflect the old style of Tomb Raider. All they did was include a grappling hook.
featuring a hidden sea.
No.
And of course, we have tombs. We have more of them, and they're deadlier.
I just love that line there. And of
For now,
course,
we're gonna
we
leave you
have
with a video
tombs.
that
You
will
better
give you a
have
taste
tombs in a game
what
called
to expect
Tomb
out
Raider.
of Shadow the Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. The last few Halo games had very little to do with Halo.
I know, right?
You know, we live in stranger times.
Yeah, well, Lara's a murderer instead of an explorer.
Think about Call of Duty, right? In any of them, do you feel like you're actually doing your duty? Because you're just going around killing mercenaries. Like, they're not exactly a threat to your country, are they?
It's COD though, it's a generic shooter. This is one of the main industry defining franchises, like really early on, where
Yeah.
it was PlayStation's mascot, and now you never see it touted as PlayStation's mascot. Now most of the time it's Nathan Drake, God of War, Killzone, and Wipeout, I think.
The road ahead is uncertain and fraught with danger.
Oh,
We
what's
stand
this?
together, for we are the warriors of light, ready for whatever new challenges and surprises.
I like the way they've just got Keith David doing all of the voiceover for him. Stormblood, Final Fantasy. Oh, is that the the MMORPG one? So that'll be a new expansion for it. I just had to double check my mic was on then, because I remember Heavy saying about it last time, being like, dude, your mic better be on. I just realised we've got like 9 minutes into a stream and I've not checked. I'm just like, oh boy.
Professionalism for the win.
I know, right?
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard pressed.
This is what I get for doing improv streams.
But a minor inconvenience.
Admittedly, this does look good, but I've never played the online version. I'm assuming this is a storyline to it, or at least a storyline expansion. I like all the effects animations, they do look really cool. I'm actually surprised they put them in an MMO. It's incredibly graphic intensive by the look of it.
Oh, it's a little kitty.
Oh no! Oh, it is a patch. Under the moonlight. Huh, interesting.
Oh, you get to play. Do you get to play that little kitty in Monster Hunter?
Is that Oren? The kitty,
Hey.
I'm not sure. Oh, I see, so... Is this a Final Fantasy... It looked like a Final Fantasy X expansion for Monster Hunter then. So Monster Hunter World's getting new content. On my end, it's just started now. They're doing a crossover with Final Fantasy. For a moment, that looked like Oren from Final Fantasy X. I was like, wait a minute, what?
I think that was the idea.
There's a Rathlos. Oh, hello. You got Final Fantasy characters, or at least character skins, as a crossover in Monster Hunter World. That looks cool. Like the Black Mage costume there as well. That looked pretty neat. I'll play the free trial now. So if you ever wanted to play it without paying, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's that game again.
Oh, the one that we saw the other night from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I just hope it's better than Stranger Things because it was a really weird game that.
Is ready for battle.
Is where he's gonna actually turn on the TV with his mind.
Hi everyone.
Oh, there we
My
go.
name is Michel Cor.
And my name is Raoul Barbet. We are the two creative directors of Life is Strange at Don't None Entertainment.
As you may know, we have just revealed the awesome adventures
Doesn't
of
the
Captain
guy
Spirit.
with
It's
the
a brand new
glasses
story in the Life is
and
Strange universe.
ginger hair look a little
And
bit like
this
Vincent
full
Van Gogh?
experience will be available to download for free on the 26th of June.
Seriously,
Yes, Life
except
is
he still has
Strange
his
is
ear.
not a single town or set of characters.
We never
Captain
got a
Spirit
whole-
is our way for introducing the players to the many stories we want to tell in this expanded universe. Captain Spirit is not Life is Strange 2, but it will be your first steps into this world.
I love the way that
The
they've
game
made a
is
point
highly
of saying there that
and
the
even
game
further
isn't a
to the
sequel
brand
to
new
Life
story
is
and
Strange.
players of
It's like we're not trying to distance
So make
ourselves
sure
from that
you
game or
go
anything,
back to
guys.
the floor.
We cannot wait for you to experience Chris's story. We hope you will enjoy it. Have a great history and from all the Life is Strange.
Jesus
team
Christ, look at him
thank
cosplaying
you.
as Optimus Prime here.
Wait, what? I'm not
With a
up
cape.
to this yet. Oh, with the cape.
No, with the well, it's his head that looked a bit Optimus Prime-ish.
Oh, I'm just I'm watching it come on now. Oh yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Hey, can Optimus Prime shoot fireballs from his hands? I don't think so.
Well, he can somehow come out with an axe that looks like red hot,
And
so
an axe, yeah.
and a sword.
I love the way it goes from his own little reality into actual real life, and it's just like, dude, it looks embarrassing. Stop. Completely free on June 26th. Is this Dragon Hunter?
The power
Looks like it.
of light
Dragon
is
Quest,
best
Oh,
unveiled
Dragon Quest, sorry.
in our
Oh,
darkest
sorry,
hour.
I know what you meant. I got mixed up too.
I got mixed up, yeah. Dragon Hunter, what am I saying? Duh.
Seems that grief
Duh.
and tragedy have
Duh.
followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark
It's a similar art style by Akira Toriyama.
Is it me or does anime and 3D still look weird even today?
I don't know, I think it all depends on the shading. Because, like, this doesn't look too bad to me, but I think it's because I've seen it in a couple of other anime games before. I'm used to it, especially with, like, Dragon Hunter and Blaze Blue. And then you've got the Dragon Ball Z fighter game that looks pretty good.
Jesus Christ, that kid! What's up with his eyes?
Be able to tell you in a sec when I catch up. Yeah, it's Dragon Quest. Or at least it will be. It'll be taking place in the same universe. I see what you mean. Very overly anime. That looked like Kingdom Hearts for a moment though, with the giant sword hitting something in the sky.
It's time to claim your birthright.
Only in anime where you're wielding swords that are like longer than you.
Do you like the way this is looking? The art style looks really nice and colourful.
Yeah.
This is where your story ends.
Try to get my speed to higher quality here because it was supposed to be in 1080p and it's messed up a little bit. There we go.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back. Until your time is through.
And together they gathered the Chaos Emeralds and created a rainbow bridge. No, honestly, I don't know anything about Dragon Quest, but that looks really nice.
Working very closely with to create the characterizations. But this one comes together.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? I can
We
hear...
swear to protect you.
that as well.
Yeah, can you guys hear audio in the background?
Yep.
I can't hear. I can only hear your voice. I don't hear the stream.
Right. So in stream, at least on YouTube, there's another stream behind the one that they're showing at the moment. You can. They're going on about like character designs and stuff like that. You can hear that, right, Jen?
Yeah.
So it's not just me, so they're overlaying two streams by accident. It's not me. Because I was thinking it was me that I'd messed up the stream then.
That's why I wasn't saying anything. I was like,
You sure? Because I'm watching the stream on Twitch and I don't hear the background dialogue.
Might be YouTube. Hang on. I'm just gonna check quickly. I'm gonna switch the stream over while I check. Yeah, there's nothing else on in the background. Hang on. What I'll do is I'll switch to Twitch very quickly. I got an advert now. That moment when you have a mid-roll advert and it's for football. Come on, I'm here to watch Final Fantasy and all these other things, not football.
I thought you made some pretty artwork.
For the players.
And it should be caught up now. There we go. Hello, what's this?
This game.
I have no clue what this is, but it looks interesting.
Babylon's Fall.
I missed out like 90% of that thanks to that football trailer. God damn it.
It was mainly just like concept art and stuff.
Oh, by Platinum? That's cool. I like Platinum games. They normally do some really good titles. I forgot Platinum worked with Square. Oh, it's Nier Automata.
Discovers a new home.
I love his commentary. A masterpiece.
It is. It really is. I need to complete the other stories. This game is a masterclass in terms of do whatever the hell you want in a video game and people will buy it because it's awesome. And also just stick to your guns when anybody criticizes you. It's fantastic. I love it.
Become as God's addition. Wow.
I need to go back and complete that now.
Wheresoever you want.
Give him credit for being a bit unique. Everyone else is usually like, oh, Legendary Edition, Ultimate Edition. No,
God Edition. I know what you mean, right? Oh? It's on Switch.
Oh, Switch. Bit surprised we're seeing it now. Thought that'd be for a Nintendo thing only.
Scholar, merchant, warrior, dancer, apothecary, thief, hunter. Step into their
I wonder if it's an indie title.
I'm sorry, but I am liking the way that this is done because I normally like pixel art in games, like loads, but I like the way that they've mixed it with 3D.
Oh yeah.
I love the way they keep changing the art style from one trailer to another, you know, so it's not all the same thing. It's really neat. Just Cause 4. Oh boy, here we go. Lots of grapple gun moments in this, probably.
And some dubstep in the background for some weird reason.
Welcome to Just Cause 4 and the return of Rico Rodriguez, a rogue agent on a mission that'll challenge everything and everyone he knows. Rico has arrived in the fictional South American country of Solis.
I love that he had to add fictional in that sentence.
But it's just to make sure that nobody tries to go out and recreate things in real life from the game.
Never before has
But that's why you would just give it a name that doesn't sound like it's in real life.
Yeah.
It's common sense.
You try and ground it in reality though by doing that.
Listen, it's a video game. It is not reality.
I know, but they try and make it like that. It's like if you can compare it quite closely, then you know it becomes a little bit more relatable.
It's dangerous to compare video games to reality because then you just become depressed at how crap reality is compared to video games.
I know, but look at that giant tornado, right? That looks fantastic. I'm loving this at the moment. Ooh. I love the way the Just Cause games were basically just GTA with a grapple gun, and now they've decided to go full on with the environmental effects and destruction.
Yeah, that's interesting. Bulldozers.
They had a mech in the last one, which was weird.
Really? Cool.
Yeah, they had like a four-legged spider mech as DLC at one point.
Oh, they've got a transforming plane. Kind of. Its wings just pop out.
Yeah. So here's more stuff that you can do with the grapple gun.
Well, that's a nice looking grapple gun. Wow.
I love the way you can now use rocket boosters on the back of vehicles to get yourself across the map.
Quite like how you put balloons on that car and it was just flying in the air.
Basically, the grapple gun can do some really crazy stuff in Just Cause, so you can hang from things, you can stick enemies together, you can stick enemies and like explosives together and watch them flail around. It's always been funny. Okay, so they've upped the game with the AI. You know what they should do as a case study for AI that keeps you on your toes all the time? The police from Grand Theft Auto, because, my god, they just pop out of nowhere on 4 with shotguns.
Now, would that make them any better or any worse, if that was the case?
You'd always be on your toes. I mean, GTA 4, you get like 5 stars or something, and you're just like, where's the guy with the shotgun? He'll pop out eventually. You know. Next minute, you're walking past a car, a guy pops out with a shotgun and blows your face off. It's just like, come on, where did that come from? Oh, what's this? I like trying to guess before they're shown, but is this Deus Ex?
Excuse me?
Hang on. Okay, so we got some real life panning shots. Or at least it looks like it. Oh, no.
Wow, these graphics are impressive.
It's a live action trailer. What's...
Would you say that's a good thing or a bad thing for advertising a game? Because essentially you're not showing what the game's going to look like. You're just kind of showing maybe a glimpse.
No, it is now. It's transitioned. They did a smart transition.
Alright.
This looks interesting.
Silence. Rings. Loudest. Quiet man.
The Quiet Man. Huh. So you play as a deaf guy. You beat people up and then put paper bags on their face. Here, cover yourself up. There's a sandwich in there. Oh. Kingdom Hearts.
No, I think it was just he was trying a new calling card. I mean, everyone else normally leaves like a rose or a Joker card. No, he just wants to leave a sandwich.
See where this goes. Come on, show more stuff from Kingdom Hearts. Oh, it's the Frozen level again.
So is it the same trailer, essentially?
I think it might be, or they might have expanded on it because it's their own event. They'll have added Frozen because it's popular.
Yeah.
Although I do like the way that it's rendered. It looks really good. Almost looks like the film.
Yeah. But then again, the film was in like Pixar style, wasn't it? So
yeah,
it's kind of easy to transfer.
I don't know. They've like on the PS2, it looked nothing like this, and you can tell they put a lot of work into the graphics because this is all on Unreal Engine 4 as well. Oh,
love that FPS.
Yeah, the FPS looks a bit choppy at the moment, but that's because of the build. I think they're probably still optimizing it. Sora's cooking.
Oh my god,
what?
Ratatouille!
Oh my god! Ratatouille, Monsters Inc., Wreck-It Ralph, Tangled. Yeah, so this is the same trailer at the moment, but they might show something after it. I love how colourful this game looks. There's the gummy ship sections that look a little bit like Star Fox.
Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change.
Now here's the confusing storyline.
Power you're given.
Just a moment. And I'm back. Okay, so I think we saw this in the previous Kingdom Hearts trailer. Yeah, we did. Because I remember Hercules. I love the Toy Story world. It looks so fun. This is the same trailer that you were on about in terms of like the lack of sound effects, didn't you, John?
Yeah. It kind of just feels weird.
They were probably deciding on what was more important, the audio and the voiceovers, or everything together, and decided that maybe sound effects is a little bit too much and it drowns out the audio.
Nothing would please us more than Roxas's return, of course.
And Roxas? Yes. For the virtual world to be completely realized, Ansem the Wise would have included Roxas's full data in the construction.
Oh no, they have to bring Roxas back. Roxas is like my most hated character. Oh, there's Aqua.
Is that?
Mickey, you're too late.
Evil Aqua? That's not right. She's supposed to be best girl.
Joe, I really want to try out playing these Kingdom Hearts games. It might be another one of those like Pokemon where it's going to be a bit difficult to start because there's so much about it.
Well, it's like
it's so big.
I've seen Jen play them, and I said I was gonna start them, so I might have to actually start the first or second one pretty damn soon because I want to play them before the third one comes out.
I think the other question is trying to get them, like get the actual games.
Oh, it's fine. We've got the original ones, but we've also got them on PS4 because you can get the collections on PS4 that have all the mainline games in. Yeah, and PS3 too.
Thanks for joining.
I suspect it'll be the PS4 one that I'll have to go for. Because
yeah.
I don't have a PS3.
So what, was that the entire showcase for Square's E3 then? Because that was just the same stuff that they kind of showed off previously.
That can't be it, surely.
They just said thanks for watching.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, so that was...
Showed a few extra things.
They showed a couple of extra things, but that's it for Square's conference for the moment. Which means that when we look at the stuff now, if I just transition into... Everybody in chat's like, this is a disappointment. No FF7. So, yeah, that was them ending. Now it's limited run, or it will be limited run at 8. So we've got like another hour and a half, and then Ubisoft at 9. So that's weird how they just kind of ended it on that. Like, where's somebody said it's worse than EA. Where is it?
They still could show something in the Sony one.
Yeah, they still could show something in the Sony one. That'd be good for an actual reveal. I'd like it if they revealed stuff like that. You know, like Final Fantasy. welcome to
Yeah.
the chat room. Right, let's see if I can pull up chat here for a moment and just show you guys. So here's chat from Twitch on my stream. Everybody's just going absolutely livid because of the lack of stuff being shown. This is that's garbage. Did someone just say where's Roblox?
No. No. Just no.
Where's Sony? Square 1 E3, what? Wanted more stuff. I love pizza rolls. No Nier sequel. The Quiet Man.
Well, if that's all they had, then it is what it is. You can't expect them to deliver more content.
I don't know, I think because of FF7 being a major thing for them at the moment, people were like, where's FF7? But like Jen said, they might be holding it back for the Sony one.
Alright, yeah, maybe.
Mecha in chat says, that was quick. And Heavy says, that was... Alright, it's over. Yeah, it'll be like the EA one. The worst one, people have said.
Oh, I don't know. Didn't know that there was any games that looked bad. They all look alright.
No, they looked good. It was just the whole thing about everybody was really betting on FF7, but I can guarantee... Actually, no, I can't guarantee, but I'd hope that they'd have something saved for the Sony conference. Hang on. Sony's too late today, somebody said. What else we got in chat here? Want to see FF7?
It always came down to two people.
Yeah, that's a bit of a disappointment.
One will live.
And then we got some adverts for Cloak and Dagger or something in the background. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Twitch on in the background for later. And in another hour and a half, we'll be back for Limited Run's show. I have no clue who Limited Run are. Then at 9 we've got Ubisoft. And at 11 we've got PC Gaming. And then at 2 AM there'll be a Sony conference. So for anyone that's watching streams with us today, then in another hour and a half we'll see you again. And then that runs on through until 11 o'clock. So for the next 3 or 4 hours we'll be doing streaming. And then 2 AM I'll see you guys for the Sony one as well. So until then, hope you enjoyed. It was interesting seeing what they had on offer. I know it was mostly the same stuff, but we got to see a little bit more here and there. I'm really hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3 now. Anyway, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
See ya.